Hey you guys, this is Jess with Sourceful Journey, back with another video. Today I want to focus on the notion of why guilt truly makes one tilt, and just knowing that purity is something that truly shows a sense of surety. Really just have like a chit chat with you guys and share my thoughts on that. So yeah, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. So guilt makes you tilt. It's a true statement, reason being, because when you think about it, guilt, it can eat up a person on the inside, and after a while, it starts to show on the outside too. Especially if it is something that you may have done, whether it's just one act or a series of acts towards an individual, or maybe a group of individuals who did not deserve it. Now, with that being said, once it actually starts to show internally as well as externally, that can actually push a person to wanting to coming back to that group of individuals or that one individual. It can actually lead them to feel pushed to want to, in a way, connect with them. Maybe to give their apologies for what they've done. Maybe to reveal exactly what they've done, especially if the other person isn't privy to what took place behind the scenes. But yeah, it kind of goes back to that saying again: whatever is done in the dark will come to light. I think at the end of the day, it just goes to say that it helps to be one on the other end of the stick when it comes to being more of the pure heart, one who has more of the pure intentions when it comes to dealing with others. Because if you are one who has a sense of purity, your stance, your stature is going to always be that of one who has a sense of surety. It's kind of like that saying, like, what do you have to hide, right? So when you think about purity, when you think about someone who is pious, they have nothing to hide. You know, everything they do is with pure intentions through and through, to their core. So with that being said, it always helps to aim to be on the right side of the stick versus that of the dark, which can lead to one having guilt built up and, again, tilting in a way where they're coming back to apologize for those very acts that they've done. Also, think about it in the long term. It's kind of like that saying, what goes around comes around, right? So take that into consideration whenever you do these various acts or act, depending on who you are. Just know that there's a chance that it might revisit you in one form or another. That too. You know, karma, as I mentioned in another video, loses no address. No matter how many times you move, it loses no address at all. So be very, very much alert when it comes to that. You know, at the end of the day, we are the ones that narrate our paths when it comes to the things we do in our day-to-day existence. We are the ones that can choose whether we're going to go the path with following our gut instinct, in this case being our gut instinct telling us to not do that certain thing, or if we decide to follow that free will and saying, no, I'm going to do it because I want to. Just know that was your choice to go against the grain and following your gut instinct, and whatever comes along with it, you just have to deal with it. And that is all for today's video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I would like to hear you guys' thoughts about that. Like, when it comes to the notion of guilt makes you tilt, but purity exudes surety. How do you feel about that? Definitely give me some details, some examples of what you've encountered where you feel that this statement alone is a very valid one. Also, I want to let you guys know that consultations are still open, so definitely take advantage of it if it is something that you are interested in. I do actually have 3 more spots that are still available this week. So yeah, definitely take advantage of it if it is something that is very aligned with what you would like to do. Also, do know that even when it comes to planning for future dates, sorry, I just got a notification on my phone. When it comes to planning for any future dates as far as consultations, you are able to schedule in advance with that as well. If you have any issues with scheduling through the link, just send me a message and I can then schedule it on my end manually. But yeah, other than that, I'm definitely sending you guys with love and light, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, you guys.